What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Libby. It is so nice to have you. It has been one of the hottest minutes since I've done a sit down video, and I wanted to just bring you a lot of my favorite things that I've been loving recently or that I've picked up over the past few months that I haven't talked about so much in detail. I've mentioned here and there. I've separated this into different categories. It will hopefully make digesting this video a little bit easier. We're gonna start with activewear and things that I use gym-wise. I get a lot of questions from people asking what my top recommendations from Gymshark are. So just to list off what I find myself reaching for the most over time is definitely Adapt Animal. I love the cycling shorts because they just have a little bit more length to them. A lot of things in the Adapt range, I would say. Fleck, which is a new release. Adapt Camo is an all-time staple. If we're going for leggings, I would say the Whitney leggings are some of my absolute favorites. I really like the sweat leggings because they're good for casual everyday wear. And then the Vital Seamless is a tried and true favorite of mine. I like to wear the crop tops of those as well as the short. Example of the shorts, these are the Vital Seamless 2.0. I find myself grabbing the Vital Seamless a lot more than other ranges just because I feel like they really fit to my body. And once I've actually worked out in them a little bit, they really just like sculpt to me. The V-neck training bras, ruched training bras, I wish that I could wear the minimal training bras in the gym because they are so cute and they come in so many colors, but I just have too much spillage if I decide to try to wear those. So that's not a gym fave for me, but I do think that they're really cute. And if you have a smaller chest, 100% recommend those because they're precious. I love seeing people in them. As you can see, I really love my rest day pieces from Gymshark. Not only the rest day seamless, which is the previous pause collection, because they have the best lounge leggings. These sweat outfits, I feel like you can wear any shoes with them and you can throw whatever you want onto them. Great little pickups from Gymshark. If you guys do want to shop Gymshark, we now have athlete codes and you guys can use code Libby for 10% off of your purchase on site or in the app, however you choose to shop. Activewear and clothing, I feel like I share with you guys a lot, so stay up to date on my Instagram and my TikTok so you guys know what I'm loving in the moment. My favorite shoes, I feel like that always changes. My forever favorite for the gym is going to be the Nike Metcons. These are the 7s, I believe. Mine are so crusty, they need to be washed so badly. I customized those all white, but I think that you can do some type of customization. I love them because they have a pretty wide toe box. They're also great because they just have a flat sole, so you won't be rocking around a lot on leg day. I feel like those are great for training overall. For something in terms of cardio or doing something more hit style and active, the Nike Metcon 4s are also a great option. These bad boys, they still have a flat sole, but I would say that they definitely have more cushion for you if you're doing something that's a bit more impact. I wear a lot of my shoes in the gym and outside of the gym, I won't even lie. So I've been into my New Balances lately and I really love the 90-60 style. I find myself gravitating towards the 90-60s because they have that chunky dad shoe vibe while also still being pretty good for in the gym, I would say. These are my first ones that I have. They're just the sea salt ones. I think that you can probably find these on StockX or Go. And then these are the newer ones that I have. These are the Bricks and Wood collab, but I just like this style because this is like at the moment and recent favorite. I have to add in my APL zip lines. These are an arm and a leg to get. I have to say I've tried them out and I want to hate them because I want to be mad at the price. Not only are they cute and a really nice white shoe, they're actually very comfortable, and I've ran in these, I've lifted in these, I've done everything in them. I have this interesting little Spider-Man type of design, but I actually do really like them. Converse still, I like the leather platform ones. I think that those are like really nice and fun to wear. The Super Rep 3s, I have 2 pairs of those. This one here was a bandier collab. I love it because it has clouds on the back here, and then I think the orange is just super cool. And these are the first ones that I had. They're a little bit more subtle, but they're also very cute. I like this little open hole detail. I don't know why. Super Rep 2s and Super Rep 3s are some of my favorites still. And I know I'm going to get questions about my Space Hippies. I don't know what happened to my cream Space Hippies. I wear my chocolate ones all the time, and I think that they've changed the way that they build them now. So the Space Hippie 04 is a bit different than it was when I first started buying them. Now I want to go into skin, body, hair, all of that good stuff. Hygiene is not to be played around with. Okay, let's start with skincare. What I've loved skincare wise lately is the Fresh Beauty Gentle Cleanser. This is the Soy Face Cleanser. It gives me a good little suds and I feel very clean after I use it. I also love the Fresh Beauty Moisturizer. I have the day one and night one. I'm literally out of both of them, so I need to pick up some new ones. Not too long ago, I told you guys that I'm trying out a new serum on my face, and I think that it's honestly made a really big difference in my hyperpigmentation. Of course, I use hyaluronic acid serum. This is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. You can use this morning and night. I do that, and I think that it's made a big difference in my skin. They also have packaging that shows you exactly what is in the product. At nighttime, for the longest time, I've used rosehip seed oil, and Good Molecules has that of their own. So I use this at nighttime, and then during the day, I will use SPF because SPF is very important. Love this Zit Sticka Mega Shade SPF Breakout Proof Sunscreen Serum. I don't know why I love it so much, but I feel like it doesn't leave a white cast, and it also makes me glow. I love that it also shows you all of the ingredients that are inside of this. Hydrocolloid bandage type of zit patches. Of those, they pull the yuckiness out of your skin, out of your pimples, and then you can treat it. My favorite ones from Zit Sticka are the ones that are a little bit spiky. I know that sounds really weird and invasive, but it really targets the area that you're going for, and I swear when I put it on at night, I wake up and it's completely gone. Let's get into some oral care, some dental care. How about that? We all know how important it is to brush our teeth. If you guys have followed me for any period of time, you've probably seen or heard about my dental journey, and it's not a journey that I've taken lightly. I've been on it for a very long time. Get yourself a good toothbrush, okay? You know, the electric ones, they are ideal, but you know what? A good sudsy, toothpastey moment, it's fantastic. Get you the toothpaste, get you all that good stuff. Next, okay, TheraBreath. This might just sound weird to be like, hey, I'm gonna show you this in my favorites video. TheraBreath. I don't care if you get the green one, the pink one, the blue one. Get you some TheraBreath because it helps to fight gingivitis. We don't want gingivitis at all. A good mouthwash can go a long way. Aside from that, a tongue scraper. We're getting into my mouth right now. We're getting into your mouth right now. Get you a tongue scraper. I got this on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I have this linked on my Amazon as well for you guys. Listen, she is clean. All you do, open your mouth, scrape your tongue. All right, rinse this thing off, put it back in its carrier. I think that the metal ones harbor a bit less bacteria than the plastic ones. So get you a tongue scraper. We're fighting gingivitis. We're fighting bad breath. We're fighting all of that. I want to get into some body care real quick, and then we can get into hair care. You guys know I am a stan and a fan of Robin Rihanna Fenty. I would do many things for that woman. I love her to death. I can't tell you the way that I would probably give up a child. Actually, I wouldn't. I would do a lot of things for that woman. But Fenty's Butter Drop, I've talked about it in multiple videos. I've talked about it on TikTok and Instagram. This is the greatest lotion ever. If you're somebody, I have eczema, okay? If you're somebody that struggles with like hydrated skin, I know some people are sensitive to fragrance, but if you're not as sensitive to fragrance, I can't recommend this enough. It is a whipped body butter. I've already dipped into this. I love the fact that you just pop this up and you can replace the 10. You don't have to buy a completely new product unless you want to. That's cool too, but you can purchase the refills, snap that back into place, and then you're good to go. The scent of this one, this is the original, and it's not overpowering. So if you want something that's not going to go crazy on you, make you feel like you're hallucinating from scent, I would recommend the original one. But if you can get your hands on a limited edition one or a holiday one, can't tell you how great they are. This is a mix of their original and then I think their cinnamon one. I think that's what it was that they released like last year or the year before around Christmas time. And this is the Vanilla Dream one. When I say it's a Vanilla Dream, I mean it's a Vanilla Dream. If you don't like vanilla, I would probably stay away from it and go with the original. But I love Fenty. And this one also has a shimmer to it, so it gives you a little sparkle, a little twinkle, and I think that we all love that. Aside from these two, Robin Rihanna Fenty can do no wrong in my book because I don't know why Bronx is also in my top favorites. I love him. Also, Plush Puddin'. This baby, I love her because of course we have the Fenty at the front, but you twist this up like a little bomb pop or whatever, use it, and I like to have this on my nightstand because it is so thick. It leaves you so hydrated, and I will say, I do think that lanolin goes a long way. It's nipple cream, and I am a ride or die for lanolin. You can check my other favorites videos from years ago. I have been a lanolin stan for the longest. This gives that same vibe and thickness of lanolin, but if you want a cheaper alternative, stick with lanolin. It still gets the job done, but if you're trying to spice it up and use this every once in a while, I would say the Plush Puddin' is also amazing. Since we're still talking about our bodies and things that we put onto our bodies, let's talk about the scents that we put on our bodies, okay? Now, I know that this is all over TikTok. I've had this for so long and I've used it so sparingly, but it's definitely that tropical scent that I think a lot of people like. Sol de Janeiro does have some delicious scents, I can't lie. Like I said, I've used this sparingly, but she comes in handy. Like, it's a good, fresh, tropical type of mist, and it doesn't last forever. I know people are going crazy duping this out, but you can't go wrong with the original, and I've heard great things about the pink one. It is on my to-get list. Next up, my Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Listen, I have an entire new one of this downstairs because I'm about to run out of her. She's literally like screaming for help right now, but this is such a good scent. It's just so fresh, and I'm not even a huge like floral lover, but it's the perfect amount of like fresh, clean floral moment that's a little bit sweet. So I love her for that. I had to get it back up. Next, I went through hell ordering this, and I had to go buy it in store, which is fine. It just never got delivered to my house. And this is my favorite right now. It's a bit sweeter than that Daisy one, but it also has like that rich type of scent. I'm not good at giving you like scent ideas. Valentino's Born in Roma. Love it. It's so good. I always get compliments, which that's the best ever. She's beautiful. She's very tiny, but I love her. All right, speaking of other scents, what do I like to spray in my house? This is from a little shop in Kansas City that I stocked up on before we moved to Houston. It's called the Corner Candle Shop, and if you're in the Kansas City area, please go down there. There are two scents from there that I love. They can custom make scents, all kinds of cool stuff, but this one is whiskey, and it's that spicy, almost musky, but sweet scent. I know that's crazy, but I love to use this as a room spray just in our room or whatever. They also have a scent that is called Cuban Vanilla, and I've run out of it it so many times I don't have it. But if you are in the Kansas City area, I beg of you, just pick it up or at least go to the store and smell it, please. Now, salt from Target, Hearth and Hand. Oh my gosh, listen, salt has done amazing things. I have purchased the salt candles, the oil diffuser, the room spray, everything salt because it's so good. I love to spray this in my living room because it's the most fresh, clean, but not like sterile scent, if that makes sense. It's a little like soft scent and it's lovely when it floats through the air. I will say I like the room spray better than anything else. I feel like it lasts longer because you can kind of like space out how much you use it. The candle, if you get the candle, do it. It's amazing, but I recommend a candle warmer because it'll last forever then and it'll still throw a good scent. The only one that I didn't love so much was the oil diffuser just because it doesn't throw that much scent. I don't know what the deal is with it. It's in my bathroom and it has been forever, but my bathroom just smells the same and it smells like all of my hair products and stuff. But salt, if you can get the room spray at Target, it's a must. Okay, last thing for my body, which will transition us into my next subject. I know that I've told you a lot about Frenchie. Ashley Tisdale, ma'am, I love you so dang much, but this is gone. Like, this is sold out everywhere and I need it. I'm using this so sparingly because Ashley Tisdale knew what she was doing with this company, okay? It is a body care, skincare line of amazing fragrance. They have candles, they have bath bombs, they have body and hair oils, all kinds of things. And this scent has been programmed into my mind. I love it so much. I wish I could get more products in this scent, but it's sold out. And I know they're trying to market and get rid of all the other ones because they know that this is the top favorite, but I need this to come back. This is Solar Fleur from Frenchie. The moment you smell it, you will be in love. Don't tell me that you don't love it. If you smell it, if you can get your hands on something with Solar Fleur, you're winning. And it's only available in Target. Do you know how many Targets I've scoured trying to find some more products? I just love it. So I use this as a body oil. If I use a lotion that's not as fragranced or a zero fragrance lotion, I like to put this on my body at night, a nice oil after a shower. It's fantastic. And you can also use this in your hair. I like to put it on the ends of my hair if I'm doing a hair mask. This is one of my faves. Love her. Love Ashley Tisdale. I just have a bone to pick about the availability of that. All right, that is gonna throw us into another oil, a hair oil. Yes, Olaplex. I'm not saying that this has healed my hair, but I do use so many Olaplex products. I use their purple shampoo and I love it. I probably should do another treatment of it, but I don't use it super often because you don't want to use too much Olaplex at the same time or too close together because your hair will get used to it and not be affected by the product when you use it next. Hopefully that makes sense. But I love their bonding hair oil. It is fantastic. If you live in Texas, HEB sells Olaplex and usually there's like a discount going on, so I would recommend stocking up on that. The other thing that I want to mention, which I've mentioned in so many videos, is the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Shampoo. I absolutely love that stuff. I have it in my bathroom right now. I don't know why I didn't bring it up with me, but it's fantastic for when you're going through a seasonal change or the weather's changing around you. It is the best cleanse. It has tea tree in it and it's that minty sensation and it's just like, it's such a bath for your hair. It takes all the yuckiness out of your hair, so I can't recommend that enough. My hair girl uses that on me every time I go visit her, and she can also tell how recently I have used that on my hair because of how much buildup or the lack of buildup that I have on my hair, so that's just a good tip. Next up, for hair. Now, I think that my celebrity doppelganger, if I had one, which I don't know if I do, it would have to be Tracee Ellis Ross. I love her so much. She did come out with Pattern Beauty and I love Pattern Beauty. This is available at Ulta, which I think you have Target near you. You can grab it there as well. For my curly girls, and I'm sure my straight hair girls too, we use like 3 times the amount of conditioner than we use shampoo. I know it. Tracee Ellis Ross knows it too. So she came out with this jumbo size of conditioner to equal the amount of shampoo that you're going to be using. I like to use this now for every day. I was kind of going back and forth between like different everyday shampoo and conditioners. This baby, the amount of slip that it gives your hair, I swear when you're done like really deep cleansing your hair with a clarifying shampoo and you have that like tendency for your hair to get knotted in the shower when you're brushing it out, this has an insane amount of slip, which I love, and it just makes your hair feel like butter. It's incredible. The scent is not too overpowering. I really do like the shampoo. I'm almost out of it for daily hair washes if you're just trying to get like a little bit of product out of your hair, something like that. Great stuff. I think that's everything for like body, hair, dental, oral care, all of that, health and wellness. But one more thing that I want to mention is my favorite products in terms of supplements. You guys know I have been so into matcha lately, it's almost terrifying. The moment that I tried matcha, I became obsessed. I make matcha lattes like every other day, if not every single day. I try to throw my coffee in there now because I was so obsessed with matcha for so long. This is from matcha.com. I'm not sure if my code still works. If it does, it's probably, I think it's just Libby. This isn't sponsored. I actually love this product so much. It definitely gives you that boost of energy in the mornings, which I really like. And I just love the process of making my matcha. I find that to be so fun and entertaining. And there's also so many ways that you can make it. Next, chlorophyll. I have been using chlorophyll for over a year now, and there's so many benefits to it. It's like an internal greens moment going on. I'd hate to say it. The biggest thing is that I don't stink. Okay, that is like a side effect of using using chlorophyll. I swear to you, I've never been a smelly person, and I think I've mentioned this before. When I drink chlorophyll, like within days of starting it, you just don't stink. You could be so sweaty and disgusting and nasty, but literally there's no stench, which I love. There are some days that I forget on deodorant and I don't notice that I forgot to until I get home and I'm like, oh, there's no deodorant on my body, but I never smell throughout the day. So I love them. Chlorophyll, game changer. Of course, as always, I literally just got a restock of these, but I use Alani Nutrition's greens, and I know some of you guys are probably going to ask if I'm still using creatine. I'm in the middle of like not using creatine because I was using it for like over a year, got those gains in, but although creatine is amazing and it's a great supplement for brain health and X, Y, and Z, I want to take a moment to be off of it just so I can see what my body's like in this season of my training and this season of life. But greens are an everyday thing for me. I love to add some Trader Joe's juice to it. I love to take it just as a shot water. I just love Alani's greens. You guys can always use code Libby to save on these. In other Alani news, I have to say I've been really liking the energy drinks a whole bunch lately. My favorite flavor right now is probably Juicy Peach. I can't even lie. Cherry Slush and Blue Slush, close runner-ups. That's how high Juicy Peach soared to the top when I tried it the first time. I also love the pre-workout of that. My own pre-workout, Sherbet Swirl, of course. I feel like my supplements haven't changed in terms of my favorites because I'm pretty consistent in using them. I do sometimes make protein shakes at night. I do use Alani if I choose to make one. I've never been hugely reliant on protein shakes. I typically get a good amount of protein, I think, in my everyday diet. I have a list of snacks, okay? I don't have them with me because I've basically eaten them all. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen me talk about them. First of all, the Trader Joe's pork soup dumplings. Why are they so good? I literally got them at Trader Joe's one time, ate one box, and then before they were closing this week, I went back and bought 4 more. I don't know why, but they're so good and they're just like such a good little snack. I'm obsessed. Next, the Trader Joe's gluten-free cinnamon coffee cake muffins. Please go try them. Please go pick them up. They're so delicious. Especially if you're somebody with celiac, I think that it's a treat. I've eaten them all week this week as part of my breakfast and I'm obsessed with them. I will be going back because I'm now out of them. You know, this is so random and such a funny little snack to throw in, but I don't know why. I've just really been vibing with cheese quesadillas this week. I don't know. Just throwing a tortilla on the griddle, adding a little bit of cheese to it, flipping the thing over, and then having some Ken's Ranch. I don't know. I just feel like I needed to mention that because that's my favorite little snack right now. In terms of organization and just like life in general, keeping myself afloat, I would love to share this with you. 5-minute journal. I love this thing. I feel like I had it for a long time and I didn't open it to use it, but this actually has really changed my mornings, and I don't know funk I've been in lately, but I definitely needed this. And you just get these little journal prompts every single day. There's just a little quote at the beginning. So if you open, give thanks for little and you will find a lot. Like cute stuff, okay? I always practice my gratitude and I love to journal, which you guys know, but I think having that little reminder in the morning is really, really nice. You can also do it at night. There's a morning and night section. What I do like to use at night is this Reborn journal. It's a guided evening journal and it's kind of the same type of thing, but it just allows you to kind of reflect on your day and think about what you want to achieve the next day, that type of vibe. You get little prompts that say 3 things I'm grateful for. What am I attracting into my life tomorrow? Did I have any energy drainers today? How about energy givers? And you list them. Today I'm sending love to, and then notes. And you get to do that for every single day or whatever day you choose to pick this up at night. I think that they're fantastic and I think it's a really great way to practice gratitude and to have a better perception or perspective if you've had a rough day. Next up, I would hate to just say like technology, but let's just be so for real. We all know that my iPad is my baby. I do open many a package with my Apple Pencil. It's true. I love this thing. But to be so for real with you, this is probably one of the best investments that I have made for myself as well as my job, my business. It helps me to keep my life on track. I am such a list person. I literally have my Notion up on my computer right now as well as my iPad because you can use it on any device. I love the fact that I can see my list. I can physically check them off. I think that's one thing that I was missing with digital planning before is that I need to be able to interact with what I am doing and see myself check something off. You can journal with this as well. Notion is fantastic and the template that I have is from Flourish Planner, but my Notion and my iPad is my life. Not only do I use it for work and to plan everything, but I also use Procreate to create my thumbnails, as you guys know, as well as the little pop-ups that you guys might see come into my videos. I use it to watch different YouTube videos. I just use it all the time. I love my iPad. It comes everywhere with me and it is a total lifesaver. Next up, I have favorite habits, okay? So habits that I've gotten into such as journaling in the morning or nighttime. I love that. But one thing that I've been focusing on is like Like there was a point in time not too long ago where I was waking up at 4 a.m. to get to the gym, and I think I'm just in a different season right now, and I loved doing that, and it really helped me mentally, especially living in Kansas in the winter. It got me up and it made me productive, and it gave me a plan for the day. Now living in Texas, I really love sleeping until I'm rested, okay? That doesn't mean that I'm staying up all night. I am making sure to have a good morning and nighttime routine, but I feel like I used to have this anxiety of like, if I didn't wake up at this specific time, I wouldn't get anything done throughout the day. And I really have had to train myself to take a step back. Like those things that you want to do will be there to finish and to do, but nothing is more important than your sleep. And I do get a good amount of sleep, but I think that there was a point in time where I was just rushing out of bed, and it would give me anxiety if I wasn't up at a specific time. Now I make sure that I stay in bed and I like have a slow morning and a soft morning, and I sleep until I'm feeling rested, not where I'm like jumping out of bed, if that makes sense. Another thing, like I said, is my morning and nighttime routine. I have loved my morning and nighttime routine, doing the dishes, okay, and then vacuuming. That just like starts my day on the right foot. And I also love to make my matcha or my coffee in the morning, drink my greens, that type of thing, and then putting dishes away and wiping the counters. That just like makes me feel so set up for a successful day. Even if I get nothing done on a day where I have a large to-do list, I know that I can still say like I got a few things done that I needed to start my day or to be productive in my day, whether that's taking my greens or wiping off the counters. I feel like I've had some difficult days lately where it's like I'm getting nothing done and I have this insane to-do list of easy tasks, but mentally it just like felt so hard for me to get to. But I just revert back and realize that like even those small steps and those small tasks that I accomplish, they're worth something, and it still can contribute to a good day. And time with my significant other. I think JJ and I just have a really good time spending time together, whether that is going to go grab food, just drive around, look at houses randomly, or if we're on a road trip. I think that our relationship is beautiful in the way that we don't require a lot. We've never had a ton in our lives together, but just being with each other I think is very valuable to us, and we really appreciate the time that we do have together. So spending time with my significant other, that's an always favorite, but it's just something I thought I wanted to mention. Bronx is of course on this list. Like he can't not be. He's literally laying down right here. Bronx is just like, he's my world, okay? And I get questions all the time asking if we will have another dog soon. The next priority that I think we're going to have is going to be a child, to be honest. And until then, he is our baby. But lastly, in terms of like habits, just experiencing life and slowing down. I feel like everything is so fast paced lately. His dad is home and he hears him. Everything is so fast paced lately. I'm trying to like slow down and enjoy the moment. And it's a really weird season for me, but I am like taking it for what it is and trying to soak it in, if that makes sense. So experiencing life and slowing down, that's been a favorite thing, and it's been a really big thing in my mind lately. I have to mention my robes, okay? My robes, I do have a collection of them and I love them very much. I have a lot, and they're all meant for different things. Even before we moved here, you guys know I had robes on doors in my house randomly. I have picked up a few new ones. I finally did get a Skims one. Is your father here? If you've been eyeballing it, just get it. I'm sorry, get it. But it's so good. If you don't want to spend the arm and the leg on it, I would recommend Pottery Barn one that I have linked on my Like to Know It. It's white, it's comfy, it's cozy, it's not as long, but it's super lush. And then also I have another Pottery Barn one. It's a waffled one, okay? Love it. Then I have Target robes. Don't sleep on Target robes. They're fantastic. I got the Jerf Avenue one. That thing is so big and thick. I got the medium large and it is so comfy. It's like the towel vibe. You know what I mean? I have another towel robe, but I thought that the little daisies on it were so cute, so I had to get it. Otherwise, I have to say Skims, because I live for Skims. Skims clothes make me very happy. They are expensive, but they are worth it to me because I spend a lot of my time at home in cozy clothes. Now I have to say the pajamas, this is what I go after. This is my go-to. A shorts pajama set. We have a long sleeve pajama set and another long sleeve pajama set. I love Skims pajamas so very much, and I also love their robes. My newest thing is the bodysuit, okay? I slept on that and I didn't get it for a long time, but I actually am obsessed with it, and I would like it to be in more colors and to be available, but it's not right now. Skimberly can like get it, and she definitely has my account and routing number, and that's okay with me because if I get to be in the cozy Skims moment all the time, it's worth it to me. I do feel that it is part of my civic duty to let you know what creators I've been loving lately. I consume content just like you guys, and I fall into these like obsessions with people, and I just love their content. So let me give you a list. First of all, we're gonna start with Miss Clark. Clark is on TikTok. If you guys don't follow her, please do. She's just such an interesting individual to watch, and she's just so fun, and I love watching her little escapades and her adventures. Next, Alyssa Ashley. I'm very proud to say that Alyssa and I are in mutuals, and I have followed her and watched her for the longest time on YouTube, but the moment that she got into the fitness world and she knew who I was, I did have a minor little like freak out, but she's just so interesting and she always keeps you on your toes, and I just really have enjoyed watching her journey, and she's also hilarious. Next, Sydney Adams. Y'all already know. I think we all love Sydney's TikToks, but I actually really like her YouTube because it's just very chill, day in the life, like come with me type of vibe, so I find that to be fun. Marissa McNamara, my baby, my sweetheart. Marissa is like the best at gym humor on TikTok, but she's obviously been a very close friend of mine for a long time, and she has the same vibe on Instagram, but she's just like so creative and her content is just really fun to watch. Allison Cooch. If you guys don't follow Allison Cooch, please do. She's very fun and I feel like she has the same humor as me, so it's just easy to follow her. I find her very entertaining. She's an NFL wife. I like to think of her as just like a girl who's just like running the NFL, you know? But Allison Cooch, she's a good time. I really like her. Next, Macy Boyd. I love Macy and I have followed her for a really long time. I think I really liked the fact that she was like a taller person, like she was like my height or something like that. And I love her little style videos. She's a good little Abercrombie inspo, but she just announced she's pregnant, so I've really been into watching people's pregnancy journeys lately. I don't know, you guys, I'm like ready for a kid, oh, or two, I don't know, but I just think that that's a really fun journey. There's some people where they get pregnant, I'm like, oh, that was fun, like to see, but I just like, there's others that I'm just like so invested in their journey and their pregnancy, like Chloe. You guys know I love Chloe, Miss Chloe B. She is like one of my favorite people on this planet, and just watching her be pregnant with Viv, I think that just seeing people around my age go through this big change in life and whatnot, watching them do it and be able to share it makes it feel so much more like digestible. And I think that a lot of times like we look at pregnancy and it's like this daunting thing, which it's a blessing and it's beautiful, but I think that there are like different scenarios that kind of scare people away from it. But just seeing my friends and people online tackle this like new challenge is so beautiful to me, and I don't know, they make it look like it's possible. Okay, I've never doubted that I would be a good or bad mom or anything like that, but it just makes me think like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it too. So I don't know, maybe it's like inspirational, aspirational type of content, but Macy Boyd, love. Tony Bravo on TikTok. I don't know how big her platform is, but she is one of the most like beautifully complected people I've ever seen, and she started doing like all these blush videos on darker skin tones, and she's just so gorgeous. I don't even do makeup like that. You guys know I'm very minimal with it, but I just could see her and just like watch her live her life and do makeup and talk about anything she wants. I just find her to be so entertaining, and it's just really fun to see the process of things. I think Lexi Hidalgo, love that girl. We're mutuals, but she just makes me feel like I can make 17 mistakes and Lexi would make me think that like it's all fine, you know? Like that's like a comfort creator for me, is definitely Lexi. But those are like some of my favorite creators right now. Of course there's a million more, and I would love to see some of your guys' recommendations and what platforms they might be on. I just love, I don't know, I like when life looks like attainable. Does that make sense? And I think that we're getting to a point where it's like social media is becoming that, where people's lives don't look so like insanely luxurious where you can't get there. I hope for anybody that like seeing my content is more aspirational, like people know that you can live the same life as me. You can have a simple little like life where you live at a home and you have a boyfriend and a dog and you get to make content because people enjoy watching you. Can I tell you other beauty products? Refi Brow Gel, love her. And then Rare Beauty. Have you guys noticed that I've been using blush lately? Just a little. It's so pigmented, like blush. She's into blush now, thank you. Rare Beauty concealer. I've used that for a really long time. Anyway, I did just get a delivery from my man who went to go get food, and I will end this off by saying Chick-fil-A waffle fries, another favorite of mine. Yeah, that wraps it up there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to sit down and do a quick little like, here's what I've been loving lately, you know what I mean? And I haven't done a sit down video, so this felt really nice. Let me know what you guys like, any recommendations you have for me. I have to say thank you for 100,000 subscribers. I did have a freak out about it actually, and I was live when we hit it, so I just have to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and just keeping up with my life here and my long form content. It means the world, and I feel so blessed and so thankful that I get to share all of these different parts of my life with you. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know that you did. Also be sure to subscribe so you can be part of the first 101,000 subscribers. You guys can keep up with me every single day on Instagram and TikTok at Libby Christensen, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna eat my Chick-fil-A now.